Sure enough, quick live, polish off my drink. Need a refill. Gonna have to go get one. Shouldn't even go live. Washed my car, didn't wax it. Should wax it, right? Can I wax it tomorrow? It's always good to wax it after I wash it. Was good to get a nice wash on it though. I'll tell you what, it's nice to get it washed. Wash me, wash me, wash me. Watch meat. And of course it's gonna rain. And then it'll be cold. Yep. Totally ought to go out and wax it, huh? It is still getting warmer. I could wax it. Maybe I'll do just that. Why is it saying 50 degrees and my phone is just saying 40 degrees? And it feels outside like 40. It is getting warmer though. Gone up 4 degrees in the past half hour. Could stand to cut a gem. Got a couple more gems on the dop. Could stand to take a nap. Mew, 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 mew. Shh. Me, 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 me. You, 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 you. How long does it take to wax my car? About 45 minutes. Could stand to do that. Might be I should. Cut a gem. Jet a chem. Either way, I gotta get some refill. Filler. Let's do that. Hello. How's it going? I'm here. All kinds of here. Existing. Was getting a refill. Yep. Gotta get me a refill for the old jig tank. Yeah. How's it going? What are you up to today? I got work done. Yipes. I got work done. I got more work planned. I got my car washed. Wash me. And I was like, kind of like to wax my car, you know? It's gone up 4 degrees since I washed my car about an hour ago. Cheers! Yeah. I laid down. After I got back from my refill, I was like, okay, nobody's here yet? I'll lay down. I was probably laying down for about a good minute, maybe 2. You know when you've been up walking around and stuff, and then you sit down in a chair, and it's like, oh man, my new best friend. It was kind of like that, except instead of sitting down, I laid down. And that was a pretty good lay down. I will say that. So, there's that. It's like, how long is it going to take me to wax my car? Because I would like to do that. It's supposed to rain tonight, tomorrow-ish. And then it's supposed to get cold for another week. So if I'm going to wax it, now's the time to wax it before I go driving or anything like that, right? So, maybe we'll do that. Get her all nice and waxified. And I was like, I could cut a gem. Got a couple gems on the top. Put some topaz on the top. Yeah. So how's it going? Are we having a good stream so far? I think we got a plan here. And the plan involves took in a shower and now I'm cold. Well, that doesn't help. You just gotta jump back in the shower and get hot again. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's do a mission for the Magician's Guild. A magician mission. And then I'll go out and wax the car. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if it got any warmer or if it's getting cooler. And probably either way I'll go out and wax the car. So I'll go out and wax the car. And then I might take a nap of Rooney. And then shape some gemmy stone. And then from there, my hair takes a long time to dry. It'll do that to you. I should probably take a shower myself. Alright, what's this guy got to say?
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor?
I did your bidding.
Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out.
Really now?
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
Yep. Sent me out. Got attacked by necromancers. Still never got the book.
We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
Okay, why does the Count help? Because you guys know he's a vampire and there's an accord?
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established. It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it. Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger.
The rank of e-smoker.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Nothing.
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately.
Yep.
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately. Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Alien ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jarol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower. He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work.
All right.
Erlov should be waiting for you. Well met.
Erlov. Where's he at?
Good to see you.
There he is.
You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Skalil indicated there was some sort of problem. A blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Homiez says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Skalil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key.
Alright. What about Eel Skull?
She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress. It's an alien ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside, so a research project was established. Skalil is there now, working on investigating the ruins.
Alright.
I eagerly await your return.
Well, I guess we'll go to the Vatican. Oh, snap, it's a cave. We'll just head on down the road a ways. Turn off of the dirt path.
Well met.
Turn off of the paved road. Oh, we reached a fork. What the fork? Oh, that's their house road. Well, what about the other part of the fork? It just goes up to this pond. Down to the house road. Whose house? Deedamja. Excuse me, I don't know who that is.
I used to think you were... Watch for minotaurs in the forest. Aggressive beasts. They'll tear right through your armor, too.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.
Greetings. What?
What?
Take care.
Whose hair? You mean take a wig? Ouch. Ouch.
Ha!
Ha! Eee. Eee. He. He. He didn't go ha. I was like he ha. Didn't work out though. Well, that's not where we're trying to go, is it? Well, shoot skis. There is a camp up here. Let's go check that out. I like camping. Sort of. I liked the show last night. It was a pretty good show, I think. A lot of good people, a lot of good fun. A lot of nice friendly folk. Whoops. Come back here. Yarp. Guess we don't need to go all the way down to the water. Just kind of go to this cave over here. No, we didn't. Where's it at? Oh, it's right there. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, he's not dry, he's falling. That's the problem. Crab flambe. Boof. He should have jumped, huh? Boom. Yeah, people like it when I talk to them. Well, I have a lot of charm. Right? Personality, that's what it is. 53 personality. So it's just a little over the top. And then speechcraft is, well, it's only at 40, but it's still doing pretty good. Actually, we shouldn't have any bad guys in here. Can we get any of these? No? Darn. Wanted some Herkimer diamonds. Some herky-jerky diamonds. Oh, it's an underground castle. We'll talk to this lady, see if she likes us talking to her. Hey. Oh, it's Eel Skull.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
Yeah, Jarl Lov sent me.
Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks.
Okay.
What a waste of my talents.
She wants us to cast spells at this thing that'll shock us if we do the wrong thing. But that's alright. We got all the spells we need in the jar at the bottom of the stairs. We just gotta cast them in the right order. I think this dude's even gonna tell us.
Be careful.
Yeah, we need magic, fire, health, and magic damage. Alright. So, what are we doing, Dental?
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they?
Yep.
I don't know how much Skalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. You see them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them. But we lack anything like that. Skalil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been skulking over the way Erlov's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it.
Have to charm her.
Farewell.
Alright, so magic 1, magic 2, magic 3, magic 4. We go talk to Eel Skull.
What do you... If there's anything about Vatican you need explained, let me know. I'll help if I can.
Alright, explain the things we found.
I don't know why Dental is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end.
Mm-hmm.
What a waste of my talents.
Yeah, you said that. People like when you advertise their channels. Oh yeah, that's why I tell people to let me know what they got coming up. Because I remember in the early days of streaming, it was like, don't go to other people's streams, go to my stream. I need the views. But I stopped caring about the views. I'm not monetized and not even close to making money off of it. That was back in the days when we were dream about getting, millions of views, and like there's those goofy kids videos like the Mickey Mouse hot dog song repeated for an hour straight is over 100 million views. It's ridiculous. You could buy a house with the ad revenue from that,
What can I do for you?
Tell me.
You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what, I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find the translations for them.
Okay.
Now that I have the book, I can try and translate what's on the walls here. You just read the inscriptions. Let me know what they say. Okay. According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is, then. Anything else? Mafre seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Anything else? It means Magica shines. Taken in context with the other inscription about Magica darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means Magica waxes, then a spell increasing Magica might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps. It means Magica darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean Magica wanes, along with Magica waxes. Perhaps a spell that damages Magica is what you're looking for. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you?
Did we get the frost spell? Must have. Anyways. Alright, we're gonna try it. Makes for more interesting people showing up for the live streams. Yeah, and we get people in there to chat, and people help each other out. I like it. Fire one. Frost one. Magic up. Nope.
Be careful in here.
Magic down.
Be careful in here.
And magic up. Solve the puzzle, opening up the ruins. There we go. Finally. Let's see what they have to say.
Well, would you look at that? Someone will need to see where this goes. I think you should go. You've done all the hard work, after all.
Sure, sure.
If there are any discoveries to be made, you should be the one to make them. You deserve that much.
Thanks, Dental.
Be careful and watch your step.
I'm gonna talk to Eel Skull and see what she has to say about the whole thing. She probably just say the same thing. I'm wasting away, breathing torch fumes.
Have you found anything interesting in the ruins?
Maybe it's not a torch, maybe it's a giant doobie.
You made it work. That's fantastic. Not only can I tell Erlaf we're back on track, but I can happily say we did it without his help. There must be something down there worth locking up. Would you mind taking a look as long as you're here? If I can send you back with something worthwhile, Erlaf may forget all about our delays.
Sure thing.
This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused.
Yeah.
What a waste of my talents.
And, spoilers, Jurilov's a bad guy.
Be careful in here.
He's a bad guy. We're gonna turn him into toast. Whoops. 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 That's a big one, ain't it? Are we really out of arrows? I see the holes in the floor. Whoa. Whoa, they're throwing stuff at us. Yep, spike floor. All kinds of traps down here. Sheesh. Look at that. You know, ordinarily I wouldn't be able to jump over those things. But since we got super jump power, it's not a problem. Sproing, nope. Sproing, nope. There we go. Like that. Oop. Went too far. I didn't even save it? Who's in charge of this thing? That's what I need to do, is say, heal up. Stupid blasted thing. I'm just gonna use potions. I mean, we've been carrying them around long enough. Gotta hurry up and do this so I can get out there and wax my car. Starting to get that energy. That wax my car energy. I would like to get that done. And then a gem. Really? I don't want to leave yet. There's things in there I can loot. We'll loot stuff first. Of course, before we go back to Vatican, we'll be attacking some zombies or something, probably. Just looks like a vent hole. Yep. Gotcha. Ooh, he was about to attack me, and I attacked him. That's what I'm talking about. Oh hey, there's some sort of helmet. Some kind of bad guy over yonder. Gotcha, sucker. Ancient helmet. I found an object in Vatican. I should take it to Skull Eel. Yeah, the potion. It's the potions. They energized me. That thing's only yeah, it's only like $30 a pound. That's not very good. Not worth it. Thank you. I try to get my shots aligned. Oh, we're back to the original door. Well, what about the other door? I'm curious about that now. Let's go through the other door. They go to the same place, but they go to different spots in the same place. It's probably a trap spot. Sure enough. See how they like breathe when I pop them? Must be windbags. Ha! Ha ha ha! Aren't you glad you were here for that one? Oh wow. Crumblies. Okay, so yeah, there's where we come in on that side. There's the secret door. There's Skull Eel, and that leads to outside. Gravy. I'll show you what we got. It's nothing cool. It's just a hat. Goofy, weird hat. It's for running really fast, you know, riding your motorcycle helps you guide the wind, you know. You can get whiplash.
What do you want now?
Can I borrow your doobie?
What's that you have there? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something.
Maybe it's a giant dab.
You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely.
Okay.
What a waste of my talents.
I know. You told me. And I had to listen to it because I decided to live stream. This game's fun, but it's a lot less exciting than the last game. The last game was so dramatic. You know? I do like being able to have more control, like how we can jump really high. And the other game you can't jump at all. And how we get to name our sword Rick James. He's gone. What kind of crap is that? Crap.
Hello, Evoker.
Jit. Hey, bad guy.
What's this? Some sort of alien artifact? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
Well, alright then.
Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it.
Well met.
Alright, let's talk to Dude.
Good to see you.
I'm sure it is.
Good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
Yes, yes.
Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here.
Alright, what are you talking about? I was totally not paying attention.
What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them.
Tarmina?
Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore could be invaluable to us if we can make proper use of it. She can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy. She stops only to sleep, at the Archmage's request.
Why would the Archmage request that she sleep?
Report back as soon as you can.
Yeah. Sproing! Dang, we jumped completely over that.
There's a charge in the air. Been casting some destruction
Sproing!
spells?
Alright, we're gonna talk to her and then I'm gonna go wax my car. And I think I'll
You're
just...
a sneaky-looking sort.
Well, thanks, I guess?
Greetings, Evoker.
That's one of the things, Colette. There's I don't know if you've seen the honest movie trailers, but they make jokes about the movie trailers, parodies basically, and then there's also honest game trailers where they parody the game trailers for video games, and they have the movie phone guy. And they have one not for this game, because this is Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, but they got one for Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. And they say, you won't have time to eat, sleep, or make friends, because you'll be too busy eating, sleeping, and making friends. Because in the game, you can eat stuff, and you can sleep, and you can make friends.
Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy.
Now I'm here for the necromancy.
Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it.
You mean you're up to your neck in necromancy? Huh. 'Cause, yeah.
Why? Why? Oh, no real reason. It's just that the entire Council of Mages has been in here at one time or another recently, all wanting information on necromancers. Necromancy, of all things. Oh, of course you were. No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this.
I'm here to help.
Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping.
Well, I can take it off your neck.
But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers.
What about the gems? Tell me about gems.
Now that is a bit more specific.
Gems,
Something
baby.
I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace. Unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing.
Sure, sure.
You too.
We'll just take it with us. Found the book. I should take it to Raminus Polinus after consulting with Tarmina.
Well met.
Helmet.
A most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with the shade of the Revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The Council may have use for it. Please, ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Good guy.
Morning.
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers?
Yes.
Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon?
Every 2 weeks.
If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds. You too. Yes?
I'm so happy to see you I could burst! Hello there. Is there something I can do for you?
Tell me about this thing.
Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it.
Oh, the bad guy,
I'm afraid I didn't have any
Falcar.
more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference.
Yeah, but I
Falcar
repaired
did
it.
leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you.
All right.
I've heard things, to be sure, but I don't really know anything about them. Is it true that some of our guildmates were killed? Oh, how horrible.
She didn't sound too upset about it. Okay. What did Falcar, the bad guy, scrawl in this hasty note? Primary sites, 4 places. Altars raised, anchorites called, wash the sky once a week. Okay, not every other week. Every week. Every week there's pink stuff.
Good morning.
Now we talk to Raminus
Hello, Evo.
with his Polis.
I hope I can help. So, Falcar expressed interest in this Revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhal. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned, and report back.
Okay.
Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided.
I'll try to not avoid it, because I like using Rick James. The Sword of Justice.
Be careful.
I should make another one called Cheese. Everybody deserves a slice of cheese.
I've sold some.
Hee-haw. Hee-haw. Alright, let's head on out, and then I'm gonna go wax my car. Ooh, a camp. You shot my horse.
What's the matter?
You shot my horse. I thought I was clear on that. Ouch. That's not fair. There we are. Gross. Necromancers. Always romancing things with their neck. Okay, let's put a couple of these in there. What are we supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to strike it with a spell or something. Shock it, maybe? With some lightning? I don't know. We gotta wait a few days, and I'm gonna have to look that up. And then we'll do the rest of it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and wax my car. I'll be back in like 45 minutes probably. And then we'll try to pick this up. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you can make it back, otherwise I'll see you later. And maybe I can get to cutting a gem too. Wouldn't that be nice? Have a gem to show you when I get back. We'll see how quick I can wax my car. Okay, ready on 3, 2, 1, break.